Oh, what happened, guys? Knocked it out. Hmm. Hey, boss lady. Boss lady. I started a live and then it knocked me out. Then it was saying something about for later. Is it the same live that had grieving in the 50s? Doesn't feel good. Is this the same live? Does it say that? Is that the same live, boss lady? Denise? Oh, it don't. Oh, it's not. This. It don't say grieving in my 50s. This doesn't feel good. I don't know. This. I don't. That's weird. I had that live up. That's what I titled this live, and then it was on and it cut me out, and then I got back on, and then it was saying something. I don't know. I don't know. But this is what it was. I had grieving in my 50s. Doesn't feel good at all. But God, that's what I had. But God. I'll be having a wonderful Wednesday. Yeah, that's what I had up there. I don't know why they did that. YouTube's so messy. And I'm not even gonna say that because I've been trying to not run on emotions. You know what I'm saying? When you got stuff going on, and then it just when you have stuff going on, it's easy to run off emotions. And I don't want to do that. So certain stuff just been like, oh, been doing good because I'm telling you, I've been literally stayed prayed up, and that's what been helping me. You know what I'm saying? To be able to react to certain things in a certain way and certain things. Now, last night when I come home from Bible study, oh baby, I had my ice. I had some ice, and I'm like, what in the world? All that stuff in the orange room, like clothes. I'm like, wait a minute. And I'm like, I had to get a little fussy. Well, sometimes I have to put my feet down. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you guys. So I'm feeling like cluttered. Like, oh, I don't know. So I'm like, I had to get a little fussy, but not bad though. I still did good. Yeah, from the basis of one time, I would have been hollering, like, what the? Oh, especially when you're dealing with adults, not no children. Come on, get this stuff out the way. Yo, doggone it. You know, get this stuff out the way. Oh, and it wasn't dirty stuff. It was nothing dirty or nothing like that. It was clean clothes. You know. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, and I've just been going back. And then my nerves, I've been going back and forth to the bathroom. I'm like, every time I'm thinking I'm okay, it's just like it's right there. I believe I shared that. So, like, can you shake this? I'm trying to shake it. Oh, I don't know. Is it harder when you? No, I can't say that. I don't know. I always say, allow yourself to breathe. Everybody breathe in different ways, right? So I'm like, is it harder when you older? You know what I'm saying? You know, is it harder when you older, grief on you when you older versus when you young? You know what I'm saying? Not taking away from anyone's feelings. You know, I think it's more. I would say I think it's more challenging when you're older and when you have health situations. You get what I'm saying? That's what I would say. That's basically what that is. You know. Hello, welcome in. Great vibes only, please. Great vibes only. Let me put my glasses on. Yeah, they're basically that's what that is. You know. So I've been learning how to react to certain things, you know, and which is important, very important, you know, especially when you're going through stuff, you know. So, mhm. Hello, internet. How are you? Mwah. Welcome on in. Say, am I driving? Okay, now, what do you think? What do you think I'm? Do you think I'm driving? Now I'm in the car. Do it look like I'm moving? Because it may look like I'm just sitting in the car. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? You know, so that's why I said I had to come back. What do you think? And I'm serious, you know, do it look like I'm driving? Because it may look like I'm just sitting in the car. I don't know. Say this is the same live. Okay, so it speak on about the grieving part, boss lady. Oh look, be like okay, look like I'm sitting. Oh, okay, William. Okay. Okay, yeah. So that's the lie. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Hi, like with Tashira. Thank you, Melon. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. Yeah. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I really can't. You know, I'm glad that, you know, because I want to give y'all an insight of what's going on with me. And I really had to tell myself that that's what's going on. But I got to keep pushing because this, like, mm. And I would encourage anyone else too, you know, because but like I said, I think it's more harder and I have to be more careful due to health situations. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then when you have dreams, I be having dreams. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm not really going to speak too much on that. You know, only a person, you know, I know that's going to really understand it, but I do. Well, I thought at one time years ago, I really thought they was dreams, just regular dreams. You know, with dreams, but actually they are visions. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I just, but this playing a big part of it. That's of how I'm feeling. That's why I just can't shake this right here. You know, but me losing my beautiful cousin, man, I'm like, and it's not. I mean, I haven't had great loss. I just lost a beautiful cousin of mine in January the 30th. So what the hell? I can't even keep up the dates, man. This is so much. And then it goes back to like, dang, man. Like they try to say, Aquarius just want to save the world. Yes, what's so wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, for real. That's my heart. Because I'm a person that I love, you know, I just really want, it's like you have so much stuff going on, right? And you see the stuff that's going on in the world, right? You don't have to be a part of it, though, but it's like you would think, I don't know, me personally, I don't be isolate, but at the end of the day, God do say separate yourself. You get what I'm saying? Separate yourself. And I do. I separate myself from people. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I don't like I think it's like when you lose someone and when people, not just you or me, when people lose people, you just figure like, okay, this person is gone. It's so easy for people to be together to make things happen when a person die, excuse me. Well, that's what it is. You two just don't have to get mad. When they pass away, when they to koosh, and I'm not trying to be funny. But people can't love one another, man. I just they cannot love one another. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't believe in me personally. A lot to say where um we was born to die. No, we wasn't. We were born to live. That was the whole purpose why God says His only begotten Son, so that we can live. You understand what I'm saying? You know, but I'm gonna tell you, heartbreak and you can't give someone nothing that you don't have when you messed up yourself. And I'm just like I've just been in a stage where I've been like speechless. You know what I'm saying? Because I am ready. I talked to y'all about this before. This is what's going on with me right now. You know, I'm just like stuck a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm stuck. And I'm okay saying that because it's okay not to be okay. I'm right now, I'm in a state, and this is not no self pity. This is the voice it matters. And it is, you know, and I was just speaking about this last night, communication, you know, with my granddaughter and my daughter, 'cause I said we have to make things clear and have a better understanding, communication. Basically, it's grief, man. I'm grieving. I am grieving. And I think it's all everything, everyone all together at one time. Because really, wait, I didn't really allow myself to because it was so much, so I had to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, smiling. But I'm like, so I'm not the one to be wearing no mask. I'm not good, and I gotta because I'm trying to live. You know what I'm saying? I can't have these apps take me, and then I'm not here. Stress is the number one silent killer. Oh boy, I'm not even supposed to say that. It's the number one silent. Y'all know, amongst us, get killed amongst us. And not just for me. I just been like this time for others. You know, losing. We losing people we love. All haters, and it's not really old people. It's young. You know, hello, lady. Wow, come in. How are you? Hello, peace. So I get it's like I'm like, oh, I was like getting to the point where I'm like, wait a minute, I'm forgetting, I'm getting sidetracked, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm like, what was I getting ready to do? Did I do that? Like, what I was like certain stuff I'm supposed to do. Did I do that? I'm just questioning this stuff. So it's the mind. You know what I'm saying? The mental. So yes, I have to separate myself, take care of my mental. And I encourage anybody, more now than ever, protect your mental because man, you get to the point where you can lose your mind for real. It's so real, guys. And I'm I just thinking about my family. Even though my daughters is older, they still my babies. And then my grandchildren. I'm trying to be here. And then my mother done well. Y'all just don't know. It is hard when you the only one. No, but she had other people still. I'm the only daughter that she had. And I just been leaning on God and ask God to help me. Help me with this. Because I want to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do the wrong thing, because I'm not here to please people. I'm here to love. I love people. And I love you guys. I love people. I'm speaking out, worldly out. I'm speaking of love. But I'm not here to please. I'm not going to do it. I'm one of the ones that I'm just going to keep it real. And if it's uncomfortable to you, then it's just going to have to be uncomfortable. You get what I'm saying? Because I want the person to be honest and be true to me. I'm one of them. You know, that's it. That's all. But it's real and it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know how I felt when I seen shout out to Buddha. I mean, I had a smile, and actually, yeah, I was able to watch like with Tashira, Boss Lady Denise. I felt good. I'm like I was so happy and proud. I mean, the different. This is like happy and proud. Even when I see the kickback, when I see pictures, I seen on the that made me smile. I was happy. You understand what I'm saying? I'm happy to see, and I was laughing at Buddha. I'm like the Golden Girls. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what she said, the Golden Girls. I'm like, that's what I say, Golden Girl. That made me feel good. You get what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. That was a good thing. I was on another live with Dolly, and she was a guest on Camara at Camara's live, speaking and you know, sharing her story. It's okay. Whatever you need to do for your peace, because everything that we actually are looking, or even with my healing, how I'm feeling right now, it's with me. It's going to take me, and I choose to continue to do what I need for my healing and my continued growth. That's why I say this is healing season because there's a lot going on, guys, and we got to continue to work. You understand? We got to continue to work. We got to continue to work. Hopefully, and if we want to heal and we continue to be better people, we got to work for it. It's not going to just happen. We got to work for that, but we got to ask God, for His Holy Spirit to help us to continue to endure and to continue to for strength and for us to continue to endure. We have to do that because it's not going to just happen. You understand? It's not going to just happen. You know, and what gets me is when people see through me. Like shout out to G2 girl, country girl. She see through. She's not the only one. And that's the part that gets to me because she's not the only one. I have had, prophets see through me, which is true. And that's why I work harder because I don't want to. I don't want to be. It's like I don't know. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect, but I still want to be, continue to set that example, but I'm not perfect now. I make it clear I am not perfect at all. I'm still growing. I'm not a bad person. That's not what I'm saying. That either, I guess a lot of people figure they expect too much from a person. No, don't do that, But I know I still have work to do. I don't know. I just think about Job. We was on Jeremiah last night with Bible study, and it was a great Bible study. I was gonna go on Zoom because I fell asleep, and I'm like, no. I woke up, because Bible study started at 7 o'clock. I said no. I went on and got dressed, and because it's not far. I'm saying no, and I'm glad I went in person. I'm glad, and I enjoyed. It really was good. It was great. You know, and it's helping me with my mind, my mental, and also good close to God. This is not just like, oh boy, but it's helping me. I'm gonna pull over, guys, and I will share this too. I'm like, still emotional. I am. I'm emotional because there is distraction where a lot, and this is where it's why we have to continue to pray for us, pray for others, for the lost and the found. Because Jesus said he didn't come for the found. He came for the lost. You know what I'm saying? You don't need him. You righteous and you already know you don't need him. You need him though. But this came out of his mouth. You got to go in the Bible and read it for yourself. You know. He came for the lost, the ones that don't know. You get what I'm saying? That don't know. You know what I'm saying? It makes so much sense, man. It makes so much sense. So the ones that think they know that they know that they know, they really don't know because if they know, they would not be acting like a fool like they do. You get what I'm saying? So the ones that still growing and want to keep our head up, we continue to stay on that path of growth. You know, I need God more now than ever because I'm telling you, my heart is so heavy. It really is. Things can happen just like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with my beautiful cousin, man. This game, I tell, it's like I'm just speechless. And then it ain't just that. It just the stuff that I see. These clouds, the storms, this things is just spiritual. And that's I guess it's fighting the demons. That's these fighting demons, grief, this everything in one. It's like I'm like, oh, the explode. You know what I'm saying? But God still have but God, he still got me. Because he had me, he used me. He used me to touch other people's lives and give I'm just a messenger. See, and I know it. I know he used me. He uses me. He uses all of us. See, but the thing is, I know some people don't know that when God uses them, they don't know. That's okay. But see, when you know that what he's doing, then I'm like, if I'm late, like I say, like if I can be on time, and then I can't punch. So, but I don't really. I try not to beat self up, and I encourage others. And you're doing your best. You're doing your best. Don't beat yourself up. But I really like dealing with my mom. It is just not easy, and I love her so much. I'm so proud of her. and she's a big inspiration. These people gave up on my mama like 2 years ago. She's still here. They ain't nobody but God. Nobody but, let me tell you, nobody but God. And her leaning on her faith and the power of prayer. It's nobody but him. I pulled over, guys, so I can see what you're saying. God will bring people in your life for a reason, season, for a lifetime. He is amazing. Yes, he will. Yes. Yeah. He will. It's good to be in the company of great people. Have to have your best interest at heart. Judging for what you're going through. They do. In the intern, they give you for the best advice. Yes, First Lady. We all have an untold story. Some people are suppressing their story and just constantly feel that they the one that is going through that, been through and possibly shame of it. There you go. Exactly. Exactly. This is what I was trying to say. Shout out to Dolly. Dolly had been sharing her story. So basically I was like, you're not your story. That was her experience. She had a bad experience. Go, but that's just a trauma, but she's not her trauma. Anything bad or whatever you're going through that has happened to you is bad experience, but you are not your experience. I want people to know you are not your experience. You understand what I'm saying? Something bad that you have went through. You're not. You're better than that. You know what I'm saying? Just got to get past it. It's hard, but continued growth. It takes time. Yeah. Take care of your mental health is essential to your life. It is so essential. We have to take a mental health break frequently. And more now than ever, frequently. Yeah, I'm going through same thing with my dad. I'm sorry to hear that, boss lady. Yes, yes, yes. hmm Peace and love. Welcome in. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't want to be rude, guys. Yeah, okay. So yeah. Hey Joshua, how are you? Yeah. So that's the thing right there. And if so I know the good is that I know what I need and I know what I have to do. But I'm sharing this is what's going on with me. You know what I'm saying? You know, and no, nobody don't have to share their story because I'm an open book but a closed book. Everything don't need to be told. But when it come down to certain things, yes, I'm going to share because it is called this channel is the voice. It matters. It's no gender, no color, it's the voice. And the crazy thing is, I'm driving and the commercial talking about something. The voice it matters. The voice because the voice matters. I know you. I said I know you lying. I know they ain't watching my channel taking my name around here. I know better because I have a page Facebook page that I actually have the voice it matters on Facebook. That's been there for years. I know it's been over 10 years. You know, so the voice is basically what it is. The voice. It's no color to it. It's no gender to it. Even a bird has song. You know what I'm saying? Even a bird have song. And I'm gonna tell you, brother, that voice, this right here, this heart, this voice, the voice. I'm speaking about the voice. Period. Plays a big part in our lives. You understand what I'm saying? you know, Releasing and suppressing and this and stuff is like holding stuff in, and then when you letting it out and it comes out the wrong way, if it's not being fed or being treated well, um, because you're not really realizing it. The same, okay, like for example, I remember when I started menopausing, right? And I didn't know I was menopausing. I started menopausing early. I mean, I was angry. I'm like, stuff was coming at me, and I'm like, I was ready to bat people up. I ain't care, bat them up because they're coming at me. They're coming at me wrong, and because I had this back, you know. And the doctor told me that I was pretty much on menopause, starting menopause and stuff. And that's not no good feeling. So you don't want to be a certain way. And at one time I didn't have no patience. I didn't have no patience. At one time I had road rage, but I worked hard. You know what I'm saying? It took me to work on myself. And what everything boils down to, anything and everything, it's still yourself. What you have to do the work. We have to do the work, no matter how old you are. And actually, it's harder. I mean, even the old, if you care, it's important. You know what I'm saying? If you young, it's still important with the era we in now. Because people, where you have a lot of people that care, it is so many more that don't care. You know what I'm saying? So we have to know how to act, learn how to act, and carry ourselves in a way where we can still have peace within right here in this world right here. You get what I'm saying? Have peace, yeah. Muhammad, hell, I'm Muhammad, and I'm from Iran and 15 years old. Oh my God, in the world. I thought kids couldn't come on these channels. That's what I thought. So let me ask y'all a question. What if, what if, just think about this. What if, and I know, see, it's so many people that's doing stuff, right? Crazy stuff they don't have no business doing. But it is so many people. You got adults, you have children too. That is really, it is help being adopted and everything else. What if somebody is really calling out for help? And then we like, well, they figure they trolls because they calling out for help. What if? See, that's what but I ask God to help me with that. That's with discernment. You get what I'm saying? Discernment to help me to know. Give me that energy and vibe to know what's what and who's who. You get what I'm saying? Because just think about it now. Even though this is the internet, that's a good thing for someone that possibly is being abducted or anything is trying to get away from whatever the case is, or back there in their homes and being treated the wrong way. Because it's right there, a lot of that be right there in our faces, not knowing. But adults be so caught up in what they have going on when they get distracted. So that's why it's so important. Even though, like, I got what got going on, see, I still have to. I gotta stay focused because there's so much stuff going on. You will miss out. You get what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. Right. They're using fake accounts. I understand that so well. I do. But the question is, what if? What if that one? You get what I'm saying? Out of all the people that do it, but what if it's just that one? What if that one? It could be more than one, but what if that it was that one crying out for help, and we uh pushed them away, thinking they was so say like trolls, children to go on or whatever they say. Do you understand what I'm saying? From what I do when they come in with those issues, I just keep talking with them until they show their real self. Right. You do that, but do anybody else do that? That's something to think about, though. You get what I'm saying? You know, that is so. That is. Do you get what I'm coming from, though? You know, Because it could be possible this that one that we don't know that could be calling out for help. Got a chance to get and call out for help or something. I don't know. I'm saying things go on in people homes. You get what I'm saying? Even I said the abducted that too, but things go on with children in the household, and stuff is going on, that should not be going on. That's what I'm saying. And somebody calling out for help. I don't know. Is it because I'm an overthinker? I could be an overthinker. That's not good, but I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I mean, I do know, but I don't know. I don't know. Paranoid around. No, but still, yeah, got to be. Oh, God. Then I get to the point where I don't even want to. I'm like stuff. The way they be acting out here and stuff, I'm like, I don't even want to drive. I'll be wanting. I'll get to I want to. And then I know driving is one of my favorite hobbies where I have to ride. Even though I can't ride like far like I used to due to the sleep apnea. But it's real. I just wanted to come up here and let you guys know that I'm not looking for no self-pity or nothing like that. But I am sharing my story. What's going on with me? That this is not feeling good at all. I'm going through this, and it's grief. That's what this going on is grief. It's grief. It is. Oh, I'm an all around American female, but I'm a loner. I'm a loner too. You know what I'm saying? I'm a loner. I'll be by myself. I'm like, oh, it's just like I got to the point where I'm like, I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just go. I gotta get out of here. Like leave, but I'm like, no, I can't. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but ooh, baby. Mm. But I'm telling you, I want to let you guys know whatever you got going on. I get it. I understand. You're not by yourself. I'm on this journey too, but I fight and I push. That's what I do. And I don't do it by myself. I do it through the Holy Spirit, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's what I do. Okay? Because it ain't just me. I work out, it helps, but it's the prayer. I'm leaning on God more now than ever. Like, please help me. Because I can't do it. I can't do it without him. I cannot do it without him. Can't. And I encourage you guys, whatever, you know, um, and then sometimes people, you got stuff. You never know what nobody got going on. Sometimes people get personal and take stuff. Everybody taking stuff so personal. They get personal, man. Look, cut it out. You don't know what's and no one got going on. You know, pray for a situation. Pray for people. You get what I'm saying? You don't know what nobody got going on. People will take things personal. Stop it. Cut it out. Stop it. Because when you take stuff too personal, then you're being selfish. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Yeah. I'm like this. Oh, nerves been nerves bad and everything else. Man. To be honest, I'm like, I'm not gonna be around here faking no phone. You get what I'm saying? Because I'll be fooling my own self. And I'm not about to do that because listen, life is life, and I'm not doing it. I'm letting you guys know that, whatever it is, you can get past. I know I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through it. I know I'm gonna get through it, but right now it doesn't feel good at all. It don't feel good at all. It doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good. I'm pushing through my pain, grief, and I want you guys to continue to push through whatever you got going on, and you know, everybody have things. Do things in different ways. Do it, but don't allow people to tell you what to do. You lean on God, ask God to show you, and help you. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes you could be misled. You get what I'm saying? You, you can get misled and stuff, and you get yeah. Shout out to praying couple too. I was watched them today. Shout out to Dr. Destiny. I thank her because she shared the live, and I was able to catch her live. Her husband. They was on today too, and that came that helped me too. You know. Everybody was live at one time. Like, what in the world? I went on G2, but she was already off, and I went to I bring it every day, and she was already off. I'm like, oh my god, flea market. I'm just have to do the replay. Yeah. So you got this. Yeah, right. So that's the thing. So that's exactly why I said certain stuff I don't mess around with because I say I don't want to run off feelings. You get what I'm saying? Mm-mm. I'm look. I had a situation. I'm like, listen, baby, I'm getting ready to just let this, because I don't want to run off no feelings. And that's the biggest thing amongst us too. You get what I'm saying? That's what be going on. And I was so proud of myself. Yeah, because I'm guilty of doing that. I have done that. You get what I'm saying? In the past, I have done that. You know. And remember, yesterday was the past. So I'm just saying that wasn't yesterday, but and actually last night, but no, I did it in a good way because I was supposed to. Yeah, at one time I probably would have cursed or something, but I did good. I was coming from Bible study, so I did handle that in the right way. So this is what I'm doing. Learning how to, that's what I'm saying, keeping my mental right where I could be able to handle things that come and being able to react to it because I don't want to run. It's so easy to run on emotions. You get what I'm saying? It's very easy. Guys, that is basically yes. And we all can do this. You know what I'm saying? Because you human, you can. Yeah, you will. Yeah, running off emotions. Yes. I don't want to do that and to be done hurt to affect someone else and then it's not them. It is just something that I'm going through. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So I don't want to do that. Yes. Yeah, I just spoke that. Yeah, I just spoke on that my cousin that was a few days ago, and I'm like, I don't. Yeah, I don't know who that was, guys. Can y'all hear me? The phone rang. Yeah. So I'm. Yeah. So I don't want to. So this is all a part of my healing process. My healing, my healing. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm not that person. You know what I'm saying? I like great energy. I like being around great energy, and I don't like that the foolery around me. And I don't want to be the foolery either. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So I'm more of fixing solutions and getting better, whatever's going on, and healing, healing, So yeah. But everybody don't have that mindset. You get what I'm saying? So and that's okay. I'm not focusing on what no one else has. I'm focused on me, where I can heal and I can continue to shine my light. You get what I'm saying? You know, and if somebody got to get blindsided by my light, then that's what it be. Because that's not my problem. That's it. That's all. Because you have to work on you. Some people feel like they don't need to be worked on, and that be the hardest thing that you have to be in this stuff. Like, oh, mm. So I don't know. I don't focus on that. Again, we have to pray, to stay prayed up. You know, I don't want to be running on the emotions. I don't want that. Yeah. So, guys, that's what been going on with me. And well, I'm telling you, my chest heavy just thinking about it. I'm telling you, my chest is heavy. Yep, but I claim, like I always claim, a great season. A new season coming in, which is the summer. I still had a great spring. Well, it was kind of like a rocket spring though, but it still was good. I always find something good out my day. You get what I'm saying? I always find something to smile about. I find something in the day to make my day. And I encourage you guys that you can still, regardless what's going on in your day, in your life, you can find something out of it because it's still beauty in life. Life is still beautiful. It's unfair. It can be unfair, but it's still beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's still beautiful. Yeah. I think I'm gonna start hugging some trees too. My cousin should hug a tree. That's what that's what keep her going. And hugging. She be out there hugging them trees. Yeah, I'll be out there. I may do. So I never literally, because I was born and raised in the city. So I never done this. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I never done that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Hug a tree. Do something out the box, which I'm an out of box person, but this something different. So I'm gonna just do a tree. But then I'm gonna have to wear my mask though. That's gonna be challenging. The stuff they be having going on, I had COPD, but I'm gonna hug a tree. This She does this. Helps her keep her grounded. Well, y'all know Tina. She's been on here. She's like a daughter of mine. She hugs the trees. Have y'all hugged trees? Hey, wait a minute, that big truck. I don't play around with that. Y'all know I don't play around with the tractor now. That's a big, ooh, baby. The wisdom to know the difference. Right. Yes. Yeah. The serenity prayer. Yes. First lady. Thanks for sharing that. Exactly. Yep. Yes. 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 Yep. Amen to that. Yep. So I put in, like, I just choose to continue to keep moving my mind, my health, my mental. Oh, boy. Oh my God. So I like to put my feet in the road, feet. and rolling water, that actually helps me. Oh wow. Yeah. That makes sense because when I be getting my pedicures, my feet be in that thing, be moving, and that be feeling so good. I can, I can, yeah, I can feel that. Yeah, and just sitting there, just meditating and stuff. Yeah, that's. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. hmm Yeah, I haven't hugged a tree before. That's sound therapeutic. Yeah, that's what she do. She hugs the tree. It helps her. She got stuff going on. She go hug trees. Yeah. hmm So rolling water, rolling water. hmm I tell you, when I place stayed there for many years, and I had a jacuzzi. Oh, I used to love that thing, man. I used to be up in there reading my book, or sometimes I have my candle and music or whatever playing, and that be my me time. Oh, baby. Kids be all straight and stuff. I'm being, oh, baby. Mm, bubble, have my bubbles and stuff. So, yeah. 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 So, guys, and I'm sharing this out to you guys because this can go for the men too. Because when we heal ourselves, then we know how to treat each other. You get what I'm saying? When we all messed up, that's why so much chaos. So it's stop going. Life ain't gonna always be peaches. You're gonna go through stuff, but we're in a different era, man. And then we're not. Then I don't know. I guess it's for who it's for, but I'm speaking to everybody. But who is for to receive it, and that's how it is. That's just it. Ugh, that's just because everybody's so angry, man. Oh, and I'm a peaceful person. I like peace, man. Peace. Oh, I couldn't even go to my cousin. Wait, I was gonna go see her last, and I made a post. Literally made a post, and I'm like, oh, I couldn't do it. I said, I'll just remember how she was. Even when you driving around and people mad, they angry. They My thing is, if I'm having a bad day or see like if something going on and try to get on my nerves, I don't try to make somebody else day. That's what we. This is what's going on. I mean, oh, and then like, how do you expect for them? What about the children? That's my thing. What do you expect about for the children when the world is like this, right? Oh, Lord have mercy. Just continue to show them something different. You know what I'm saying? You know, just show them something different. That's what you got to do. Show them something different. That's all. And continue to talk to them, you know. But this, what do you expect? If the, man, I tell you, I don't know what you more expect out of. It's so much that be on my mind. I could be talking about one thing, but all this be on me though. I'm telling you, all this be. I be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? This everything. It's like, yeah, 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 guys. Keep striving and thriving, guys. Keep striving and thriving. That's what I'm doing. Still, I'm striving. Oh, I want to stop. I've been. I, I keep going. I passed the light. I'm like, no people they is gonna send me something in the mail, and then I forgot about it. I said, dang. But they see where I had to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? But nothing didn't flick though. So I'm like, well, maybe it wasn't no camera in there. I passed the light one day. I'm like, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do it, but I had to keep going. You know. There you go. Exactly. Broken. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be broken. I don't want to be broken, man. I want, God forbid, we could live for a long, long time. We can. But, I don't, I want to, when I go, so say, God forbid, I don't want to, like right now, like for example, like now, like my heart. I don't want this to be I won't want to go like this with my heart like this. You know what I'm saying? I won't want to go like that. You know, that's what I'm saying. I want a clean heart, clear, clean heart. You know, peaceful. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be all broken in pieces and all types of stuff. I want to be clean heart. I do. I pray for longevity, live for a long time. You know, and even though I have health issues, still I pray for healing. And still longevity. I can live for a long time. But I want a clean heart, a clean, clear heart. I don't want nothing on my nothing. No. That's why whatever if I have anything dealing with anyone, we'll fix it. But I don't cause trouble in people's lives. I don't do that. But sometimes people figure like they just sometimes this is who you are. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you did to no one. It's just who you are. And don't try to change for nobody. If you know you want to make changes in your life, you do that. But one thing you don't do is change for nobody. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes people they don't like who you are for who you are. You get what I'm saying? You know, and it makes so much sense. It's crazy. Though it's ignorant though, but that's their personal problem. But yeah, that's their own personal problem. You do things and make changes for you that you know you need to make changes on. But you don't have to have your own mind. Don't be no follower. Have your own mind. Because everything ain't for everybody. You get what I'm saying? That's what be your own unique self, like God made us uniquely, fearfully made in his image. Yeah. in this world today with this generation children, I have children and their parents are not educating them about right because they can't because they don't know right. That was the conversation we was having. I'm like, what do you can't expect too much from them because they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So just have to yeah. Yeah. Uniquely. That's right. Uniquely. That's right. Okay, guys. So thank you guys for um shout out to the ladies. They're doing the walk challenge, guys. I'm still doing the walk challenge. I'm still with the ladies. They going in. I think they go like 15 minutes. Dad, it'll be a 30-minute live after a while. It'll be, it'll be no it'll be oh boy, I tell you, Marina was in there. I tell you, Marina was sweating. Marina looked good. Bosley looked good too. Was in there. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So just something to think about, And a lot of times when I speak, I be thinking about stuff too as I speak too. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, okay, yeah, because it's important. It really is, insight. And I just want to share with you guys because, like I say, I'm not going to make like I have it all together because I don't. I don't have it all together. At 55, I'm 55 years old, and no, I don't have it all together at all. You know what I'm saying? But I lean on the one that have my heavenly Father that does have it all together, that have all the answers, and the one I can lean on to help me continue to push through. And I encourage you guys to do the same, because He has everything fits and He has it all together. I don't, you know, So yeah, yes, yeah, yeah. So okay, love you guys. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful Wednesday. Oh, look, and here you go. The weekend pushing this way on in again. But stay in for today. I do have a graduation I was invited to, graduation party. A I was invited to Saturday, Sunday, baby shower. So I have a busy, weekend that I'm looking forward to, two events, so I'm looking forward to that. You know, my bestie, her first great grand. Was it her great grand? Great. I don't know. Like she oh oh boy. Look, yeah. Yeah. So you guys, I love you. Okay. All right, Tashira. Talk to you guys later. Mwah.